The new Potter Facility Management software allows multiple computer users to view the real-time events of multiple Potter fire alarm control panels, either viewing the panels on the same Ethernet network or over the internet to remote sites. The events are color-coded to allow users to easily identify the type of event. The panel name is customized by the user, and a detailed description is provided for all events that occur. Additionally, the user can access the keypad of each panel connected. The keypad simulation shows the same information as seen at the fire alarm control panel and the remote annunciators. The user can scroll through the events and the panel history using the keypad simulation, as if they were standing in front of the fire alarm control panel. The Facility Management tool has several additional features, including printing, log files, and filtering of data, which are all part of the software file. The rest of this video shows you how to install panels on the software and how to access these features. Once the software is downloaded, to add a panel, click on the button that says Add a Panel. You'll either need to know the IP address or the NetBIOS, which is the host name that can be found on a sticker inside the fire alarm control panel on the heatsink. Type in the IP address, or again the NetBIOS or host name, either one will work. And then you'll need to type in the port number and the PC Connect code. The port number needs to be programmed into the fire alarm control panel as well as the PC Connect code. Looking at the fire panel programming software, you can find those things in first LAN settings. By clicking on LAN settings, you'll find the PC Connect port. The default may be 0 or 32,000. You can leave it as the default, or you can work with your network administrator to assign a port for use with the facility management software. Make sure the PC Connect port is not 0. So here I have 32,000 and I'm going to leave it at that. The PC Connect code can be found under Users. So we'll go to the Users tab. Here you'll have your default users, the 123456 and the 1111. You'll also need to select either PC Connect Unsupervised or PC Connect Supervised on the far right hand side. If we can select Supervised, all of the boxes are grayed out and you can select Review History. Then you'll have to give this some sort of numeric code. So for example 9999. This is now the PC Connect code for whatever computer this is installed on that is actually a supervised computer. You can have one of these for each panel. What this means is that if the panel and the computer lose their connectivity, a trouble condition will be reported at the panel as well as at the computer. You can also set up other computers on your network with another code. For example, let's do this one as 2222, and they can be PC Connect Unsupervised. What that means is that if they lose their connection, the panel will not go into trouble, the computer won't get into trouble. And again, don't forget to select Review History. Once these changes are made, download this program into your fire alarm control panel. Moving back to adding our panel, again we know the IP address and the port number. I'm going to use that default 32,000, and my PC Connect code for this particular panel is 9999. I go ahead and select OK, and I have now added this panel, and I'm going to connect to it by clicking on the Connect button. I'm now connected to this panel, so any events that come into this panel will be reported in this Events tab that I can see here. I have another panel I'd like to look at, so I'm going to click Add a Panel, and here I'm going to use the host name or the NetBIOS. The port number again that I've assigned is 32,000, and the PC Connect code is 9999. Again, once I've got it connected, I hit the Connect button, and this is now connected. And again, I'll be seeing any events that are coming into these panels in this Events tab. I can also bring up the keypad for each of these panels. Any event that comes into the panel now I can see either via the keypad or the event log. For example, when alarm events occur, they are indicated on the event log and highlighted in red. They are also seen on the keypad if that is being viewed. The information on the keypad is identical to the information viewed at the fire alarm control panel's keypad. With the keypad open, there is also an audible indication that there is an alarm, supervisory, or trouble condition at the fire alarm control panel. For example, when there is an alarm condition and the keypad is being viewed for that particular panel, the computer will make a beeping sound similar to alarm beeping at the fire alarm control panel. You can also scroll through all the events that are viewed on the fire alarm control panel keypad at the computer. By using the down arrow, you can scroll through the total events, which is identical to being in front of the fire alarm control panel and scrolling through the events at the fire alarm control panel keypad. Once the system is reset or the devices are restored, they will turn green on the event log, indicating that the alarm condition has been cleared. You can adjust any of the column widths in order to read the information more clearly. You can also readjust their location, and you can also filter what information you are seeing. You can also access the history of each panel through the keypad by selecting the Enter button and option number 1, View History. You can then use the up and down arrows to scroll through the history, similar to if you were standing in front of the fire alarm control panel keypad. You also have the option for auto print settings. This allows you to send the events to a printer either after a certain number of events and or a certain time of the day. So for example, you could send it to a printer after 50 events have filled the event log, or you could print it every day at 8 o'clock in the morning. You can select which printer it goes to by selecting Print Settings and then choosing a printer from the Printer option window. You can also create an event log separate from the main events logs. So for example, you could create a testing log. You'll see it's created a new tab at the top. And this is going to capture the events similar to the events in the events log, but you can have these for a specific panel. You can do it for a certain period of time, and you can save this and reopen it each day, depending on what you're trying to do. For more information on all of these features, plus many more capabilities of the Facility Management Tool, please refer to the Facility Management Tool Installation and Operations Manual.